me, Lord, yeah. Hallelujah. Take me, Lord.
Um, hey, what's up, YouTube? I want to record this video real quickly. Um, First, just want to say good morning, Jesus. Thank you, Father, for another glorious day, God. New graces and new mercies today, Father. Forgive me for my sins and set me my feet on the right path today, God. Lead me to all truth. That I just want to be, I just want to be a slave to the kingdom, Father. I just want to do whatever you would like for your will for my life. That's all I want to do, Father. So, and again, just thank you, God, for life and for breath in my lungs. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, so I had a very, very weird dream. Never had a dream like this before. Um, but I dreamt that, oh my gosh, I dreamt that I traveled outer space, and it was amazing actually. Dream. It was an amazing dream. Um, I'll try to tell the bits and pieces of what I remember. It was such a vivid dream that I'm able to do this right now. So, from what I can remember from the start, we were exiting out of the atmosphere of the Earth, and I remember whoever was on we were some kind of spacecraft, um, and it wasn't like a circular spacecraft. It was actually like it looked kind of like a plane. I mean, it had like a nose and wings and a tail. It was white. Remember that, and it wasn't like the dimensions of the plane. It wasn't long like a plane. It was more like short, just kind of stocky kind of thing, but it was white. Um, and when we entered out of the Earth's atmosphere, I just remember being so nervous. I remember being so nervous, but it was so weird because I had like two views. I was in the craft, but I remember zooming out and seeing us um, exiting the Earth's atmosphere, going into space. Okay, so we go into space, and this part is pretty sketchy because I don't remember how we got to these two planets, but we visited two planets, Neptune and Jupiter. Um, and I don't remember which planet we end up being on, but we stopped at well, we end up stopping at one of the planets to get something to eat. This is strange. This is strange. But anyway, so we stopped at a planet. It's dark. There's no sun in the sky. I mean, it's just dark at this point on this planet. Um, I remember we went into a subway, and when we were in the subway, it was dark. We had electricity there, but I don't know how. But it was a subway, and the subway was different. They had like a salad bar. Um, it was more like a restaurant-y kind of subway where there was a server, and we ordered what we wanted. There was a whole lot of more items on the menu, and then after we ordered, we went to the salad bar. I remember I remember Mr. Butler. He's a friend of mine. He was in the movie. The movie. He was in the dream, and I remember getting up, and I went ahead and got my I was looking. I was like, "Ooh, look at all this stuff at the salad bar." And there was a lot of other people there. Um, I guess in the restaurant. Um, and I remember filling up my plate and sitting back down, and then we were talking about something. But the things that I remember, and I could have become lucid in the dream had I been practicing, the things that can help you become lucid. But I wasn't. I hadn't been practicing. But I was. But it was so vivid that I could have. I remember thinking to myself, how, where is this oxygen coming from? Somehow we were able to filter the air on the planet that we were on into our ventilation system. Like there were vents like this. You see that vent? There were vents like that, and we were able to, you know, somehow, you know, so kind of, I don't know, but the air that was coming out, it was breathable, and I remember noticing that, and I remember thinking to myself, wow, that's strange. How are we able to breathe this air if there isn't any oxygen on this planet that we're on? So I do remember that, and then I sat at the table. Story continued, and that's it. That's all I remember. But it was so vivid. It was so strange. I've never dreamt a dream like that before. So I just wanted to record it, and I wanted to say right now it's 11:33. Yesterday I saw the number 44 and 44, and um, I think like 4 or 5 times, and starting to see that number now a lot. I'm starting to see 911. I'm starting to see 1111. Actually, I woke up at 1111 this morning. So the angels are speaking. There's an urgency that Jesus is on his way. Right now it's 11:33. So I just want to. I don't know what else to do, God. I know that I'm a watchman, like the watchman Ezekiel 33 and 3, or just chapter 33, period, talks about the watchman. Um, if you would like to join with me to build some kind of platform to begin to warn the people so that we can get droves of people saved. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and just leave this video like this. I'm going to upload another video about something that I actually saw. It's not a vision or dream. This is something that I saw a couple of years back. But if you're a dream interpreter, you know, leave a comment and help me interpret that dream. But, you know, I think that means something, you know, to dream something like that. Anyway, thank you so much, and God bless.